A critical juncture in the Farah Palmer Cup as the runway towards the semi-finals starts to shorten in the premiership and only one of the 7 teams is out of contention. Waikato can go a long way to securing their place in the top 4 with a win today, while Hawke's Bay need victory to stay in contention. Ball flicked off the hand of Holly McDonald, so some possession here to get going for the Tui as Oli Moore no way through that Waikato defence early on. Awa, such a key for them, Kalia Awa, contracted Blackfern as the ball just spills in contact, so good attacking opportunity for Waikato early on here.
Absolutely, they've put themselves in a good position on the field here. They've got options left and right. Unfortunately, there just a little error coming from Hawke's Bay early, but it's early start of the game and just a bit of nerves there. Well, here we see, tried to get a strong carry, but was met by a beautiful tackle from Haupapa Barrett. And then initially, again, 2 in the tackle just to disrupt that ball placement and create that knock-on.
First scrum of the match. Hawke's Bay's scrum has been one of the better in the premiership, operating at about 93%. Nice and solid though from Waikato, and a little tap for China Hohepa from Baylor, and away goes Ariana Baylor, and then a lovely ball for Reese Anderson coming up into the line. The Waikato fullback just about breaks down, but still there for Waikato, and a penalty goes against Robin.
Yeah, nice little play on the blind side with Ariana Baylor and Reese Anderson. Baylor just held that ball up nicely to draw that defence and giving Anderson plenty of space to work with. She's such a speedster. She can play at any number of positions, that halfback position herself as well as wing. There we see the last of it. It was beautiful inside work from Baylor.
They've got a really good spine in that team, haven't they? With Nolan, who, even though she's still only 22, has been around a wee while now. Semple, Paroni, a lot of experience here. And here is Chelsea Semple looking to barge her way forward. Waikato onto the attack, and it's nice quick ball for Baylor again. Away for Kaitapu, just powering through the defence and over the line for the first try of the match. Good strong carry and great reward for Waikato. Scrum sets at the second time of asking, and Awa will clear away too. That winger, Taylor Ferguson, coming in, and then on the angle, Haki Wide tried to get the ball away. It's scooped up by Baker, still there for Hawke's Bay, and now Robin puts a nice ball in for Newton, floats one over the top as well for Pailate. The youngster heading towards the corner, just caught short, and then into touch as well. But it was a great execution as they pinch metre after metre, and now close to the line, Whakalelu. Out they go for Semple, just going to hold it up, change a direction, using her strength, and then just held up as Semple on the line. They might be able to bring it back. Well, referee's going to have a look here. And perhaps a yellow card. It is a yellow card. Against Tamia Edwards for Hawke's Bay.
Here we saw transition here, just a quick tap and straight to the hands of Vesenea Mahutariki Whakalehu to go over. You're not going to stop her when she's that close to the line.
Lovely ball in the middle of that line out for Waikato from which to work. It's just cribbing sideways slightly now. It's been dragged to ground, so Hawke's Bay did well to stop the first momentum. Now they've got to try and stop Grace Haupapa Barrett just short of the line. Waikato looking for a third. No way through this time, but they'll keep pressing down the blind side. Space there in the corner for Kiriana Nolan to finish it off.
Fantastic from Waikato, just the ability to adapt so quickly. They initially went for the line-out drive that got broken down.
Anyway, it's brought down by Tuhi for Hawke's Bay. Waikato have got in and sacked this though. They'll concede a penalty, pulled her straight down. And a quick tap. Oh, just about wanted to get on with it. Tap and go for Tori Yosefo, just trying to barrel her way towards the try line. Hawke's Bay desperate for points, and here comes Aiolopatia around the corner, over the line, and just about got it down. Try given.
Oh, fantastic work from Hawke's Bay. Initially wanted to go for the quick tap from Awa.
Baylor flat onto the hands of Kaitapu, lost control though. Still play on though for Waikato. Hodaki pumping the legs up towards the 22. Quick ball again. Nolan, this one squeezes through the hands as well. It's a little untidy at times, but maintaining possession. Priority for Waikato. Nolan out the back of the hand for Yeremia, trying to back her pace around the outside. Does just that. Leila Yeremia of a lovely ball from Kiriana Nolan. Lots of options here for Waikato. It's Semple in at first receiver. Now Nolan out the back and looking to punch her way through. Just about through. Almost kept her feet too. Did Kiriana Nolan. Had Paraoni in support. And now it's Masters down the left side for Waikato. Hawke's Bay having to scramble again. It's quick recycle of the ball for Baylor once more. Hauraki. Waikato so threatening with ball in hand the last couple of weeks, and very much so this afternoon. Short this time for Kaitapu. She's already got one. No way through this time. Now stretching out. Competition's leading try scorer. Loses control, and still the penalty, and there's a double blast on the whistle. It's going to be Kiriana Nolan. I think just the unfortunate last one to make the last high shot, but they'd been warned.
Yeah, both these sides are known for a little bit of ill discipline, especially around the rucks.
Siren does go for half time, so a shot here for Hawke's Bay. Awa comes away. Cottrell for Hawke White. Looks to bring Baker into the action, but it's well read, a little bit static. Just didn't quite get the flow on that they needed, Hawke's Bay, and the opportunity is lost right on the stroke of half-time. And it is Waikato. It hasn't been perfect from them, but a fair reflection of their dominance. They lead Hawke's Bay 29 points to 7 at half-time. So Awa surveys the options, but first of all, she needs a good platform from her forward pack, Kalia Awa. And they'll get a free kick, and she'll just tap and go herself and then switch the play for Cottrell. She's got Baker, but pumps it wide instead to Pailati on the edge. And Hawke's Bay do get the first try of the second half. Well earned, well deserved. And just seeing if they've rescoped their back line again. But first of all, it's defence for Hawke's Bay as Semple just tries to crash her way through the Hawke's Bay line. Around the corner comes Mia Anderson powering forward as Waikato now. It's hard to stop when they've got a roll on like this, and then a nice little slip ball just caught some line. Did Leila Adamir. She'll get a second, and Waikato too good at the moment. Waikato 2 next week. I'll get a chance at the JJ Stewart Memorial Trophy again with Counties win. They've had one crack at it this season, couldn't beat Canterbury, and they'll get another crack next week. At the moment, though, is trying to get maximum points from this one as Semple barges forward once more. Baylor around the corner comes Nolan and just goes herself. Kiriana Nolan ghosting her way through to a second try for her. And the 7th for Waikato, Kiriana Nolan. Waikato will set the scrum. They took control of this match really early and have just kept Hawke's Bay at bay. And arm's length throughout. And now looking to really bust out, slicing through the middle, down the middle. His Anna Masters pops a little ball for Nolan in support. The support plays really good from Scott, and then a little flick ball, and now Montesa Tairak in it. Got plenty of pace, just dragged away, but the ball back in field for Rena Paraoni, and Waikato's backline busting out.
Fantastic set play from Waikato. You can't deny Hawke's Bay haven't stayed in the fight. It's fantastic work to see them chance their arm here. And also Jamie Robin, the number 8, she comes back onto the field. She's had a day, hasn't she? Anytime that she's been on the field, stop, start with the yellow card, they've rearranged. She's had quite the game. Quite impressive.
Well, I think if you're Sione Cherrington-Kite, that's what you want to see from your team too. Staying in the fight. They're not getting blown out by any stretch of the imagination. And here goes Robin, just carving her way up the middle. Support play from Cottrell is good. She's worked hard all afternoon, Kristen Cottrell. It's a little untidy at the back, but Northcote Paletti does well. Now Robin with the offload once more for Michaela Cameron. Hawke's Bay are looking for, I was going to say, looking for a little bit more here, but Waikato again dominated that ruck area, that breakdown area, and they get another penalty.
Well, here we saw that initial run. Robin, she gave the offload, but it was a beautiful tackle from Peroni. And then the Waikato player just getting over well and truly easy because she died right in front of her and she gave her the ability to get over the ball.
The siren goes. Mulu pumps the arms. Waikato are going to get their third win of the season and go up to second in the Farah Palmer Cup Premiership with just a couple of weeks of round robin play to go. Two performances that will raise the eyebrows of other teams as Baylor bangs it away into touch, and Waikato see out an impressive win in the end. A dominant performance set up early in the first half and then finished off in fine style. 44 points to 12. Waikato take it over Hawke's Bay.